and sees it all.
July 26th, 2023. It's a little known fact that Native American headdresses were not made completely in one sitting. Each time the chief, warrior, or other important tribe member committed a brave act, a feather was added. Therefore, the more feathers in the headdress, the braver and sometimes much more ominous the wearer was. I had just moved here. I was taking pictures of nature when I wasn't working on the medical buses. Met a lot of cool farmers and taking pictures of churches. And I knew there was a secret about religion. This was the day I went to Doria Institute and started really researching about the Allen Memorial Hospital and Dr. Cameron that was involved with Helm, the CIA, and the MK Ultra that was going on here in Montreal that not a lot of people knew about back then, that actually today we know it's still going on. Under the rule of Maurice Duplessis back in the day here in Quebec, they were hiding the kidnapping of children, bringing them over from the States and over to the Doria Institute in Franklin, and that's just one of the images of many hundreds, if not thousands of images that I took of that area. Very sad story. People in Franklin, even the builders. I even knew one of the builders, the bulldozer guys, that built this whole entire place and foundation and everything. And nobody knew what was about to happen there at the Doria Franklin Institute. Spent all of my life, every chance I got to get out into the woods, I'd get out. And with these two guys, we experienced everything. Everything anyone could ever imagining that the Matrix could show them. And I have no idea why. But it didn't stop then. Kept going. Some secrets will always remain a secret. And the Matrix isn't something that can be exposed. It's something that you live through and experience. This is my Trinity. 3 is a very important number. I'll never forget. Brought my kid to the Ormstown Fair. I said, put your hands up. And that way, if he's bad when he's a teenager, I'll show him this image and bug him with it. Look at the number on the police car. This is the chief's car. Yep. But then I said, I want to go to the moon. And you know what? I did. So back in the day, views were up a lot, and channel got around 200,000 views per month. And here at this time it was going up. And look, I'll just skim over to the right there to give you an idea. Look on the bottom. On a Sunday, from 1 to 2, 1,500 views, 2 to 3, 1,500, 3 to 4, 1,500, from 4 to 5, 1,400, it's almost 1,600, from 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 1,600, 7 to 8, 1,600. Give you an idea, I was getting a lot of views. The hype was starting. This is back in 2020. Congrats, your channel views are up 222%. That's only when my subs were at 60-some thousand. And the more I go, the less the views and the less people stop by the channel. So for me, it was important to show this because what I'm showing is definitely a secret, and they don't want anybody knowing that. What do they do in mysterious buildings underground here on Earth? Well, they're abducting people, whether they're raping children or I don't know what the hell they're doing. But I can tell you one thing. On the moon, if they're not talking about the buildings there, it's because they're doing something really frickin' bad. Between the two yellow arrows, there's a connection. Between the two white arrows, there's a connection. In front of the red arrow, there are light sources in the circles, and in front of the red arrow, the massive constructed building-like object. We're near Copernicus crater. You can see the crater right in the top left there. Underneath it, look at the end of the arrow there. These are little things that nobody is picking up. And you actually can't unless you have a telescope, a good enough telescope, and of course, you need a technique. And I tell you all how I do this by descending the exposure. Not every image. There's lots of things that I do to be able to see the surface, but in reality, not that many things. Just wanted to shoot this one in there again. So I decided back in the day, I'll go get an infrared camera. and it worked. I was able to see daytime UFOs and UFOs in the sky, and I said, wow, I need a bigger telescope to be able to really get into the surface of the moon. And what happened is, well, Bruce really got hated when he was able to get a larger telescope. It's a beast. Copernicus crater that you can see in the image on the top. Have you ever seen anyone show it to you that big? I know NASA hasn't. Does that scare you? It's not because I'm better than NASA. It's because they don't want to show you what I'm showing you. Imagine what they can show you. Water on the surface. Is this a filtration system? Yeah, it's serious. Copernicus crater that you see right here. Let's bring the exposure down. You can see the bright, colorful green, blue atmospheres and colors. John Lear met him at this very day that you're looking at me there, where he added me in his contacts, and then a whole slew of people started reaching me, from MUFON to investigators, even the police, RCMP, because I showed it the surface that way. And that, it's not that they wanted to know how I was doing it because they wanted to do the same. It's because they wanted to stop me and anyone showing this truth. Mare Crisium, extreme close-up on the top of the moon. How spectacular that I finally found another one of my daytime UFO videos. This is during the day, in the middle of the afternoon, okay? And it's just to say that the infrared is starting to pick up the stars in the background. The sun is still over the horizon. You can see how small they are in the background. You will see how small they are. This is a daytime UFO. Let's check it out.
I'm in infrared with the daytime.
There are no stars visible with the naked eye.
There's no stars out. And the first satellite or UFO is going by. First UFO going by without even... Holy crap, it is bright. That is bright as hell. If we zoom up on that during the day, can we see it better? Oh, it's different, eh? Oh, so what the hell? During the day, daytime UFOs. That mother's on fire. Still bright out. Can you flash for me? He is no hurry. Better save my batteries, eh?
It's the ring on the flagpole that's making it turn. It's the ring on the flagpole that's making it turn. No, it isn't. It's called wind. Because there's a lot of wind on Earth. Maybe even on the moon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you very much for the support to this channel. Everyone, thanks for the generous contributions, and thanks for watching the videos.
Aliens are up there on the moon. They may be even coming right here soon. Aliens are landing on the moon. Yes, they are up there. Doesn't matter, cause disclosure's coming soon. Disclosure's coming